welcome to today's video. Now you may be asking yourself, why do I have half my makeup done if it's not Football Friday? In fact, my eyes are already done. Maybe it's because I'm going to review a new product that's coming out or has just come out. I found it in my local CVS, and many of you know the Maybelline 24-Hour Superstay Foundation. It's one of my holy grail foundations. And they have come out with a new product. It is Maybelline Superstay in a stick foundation. Now, it's not having the same claim as the regular Superstay as being a 24-hour foundation. And there's also a lot less product in here. It's 0.25 ounces versus the 1.0 ounce in here. I'm not a big fan of stick foundations, but being that it had that Superstay name, I had to give it a try. So on this side of my face, I'm going to use my Real Techniques body sponge. And on this side, I'm going to use the NYX professional makeup brush in 03. This is really great for applying foundation. So that way, we'll see which side applies better and how it wears throughout the day. I'll come back this evening and give you a final check-in and let you know how everything was. But right now, let's get to applying the makeup. Ooh, okay. I think that's a good color match. If you're curious, I am in the shade 220. Just going to but I like how it's blending out so far with the brush side. I was hoping that because you don't get a lot of product in here, I know a lot of stick foundations say that you don't need as much, but you know your girl here is a full coverage girl. Just because I think I was a little too sparing with it. Just 2 or 3 more strokes, and now we're gonna get to applying with the sponge. Very similar on both sides, but I think the sponge side worked a little bit better as far as giving me coverage. I like the way that it feels. Is it full coverage? Might be buildable, but it's first application, first try here. It's not full coverage for sure. It's not as full coverage as, say, the 24-Hour Superstay is. That one covers a sister's problems, past, ex-boyfriends. It covers everything up. So far, I like the sponge side a little bit better. We're going to give it a second coat and see what happens. Cover up a little bit more problem areas. Or look, I mean, this is all that you get. This is it. And it's the exact same price as this one. I'll find out and pop it on the screen for you what the price is. The receipt is around here somewhere. So let's go ahead with that second coat. That gives me a little bit more coverage to the brush side. I don't do a lot of reviews on my channel, you guys probably noticed. I'm more about the fun with the makeup. I don't want to smash brands. My daughter has let me know that I should tell you guys about all the makeup that I try out, because I do try out my fair share. So far, it looks really good. The coverage is nice, and it blended well on both sides. I think upon second coat here, the sponge side seems a little bit more matte, and this seems a little bit like it's sitting more on my skin. Let me look closely here. Yeah, see, this doesn't look as shiny as, see how this has a little bit more shiny. Now the other foundation, the 24-hour one, I do not have to powder, I do not have to set it at all. It magically melts with my skin, and I j'adore that. Well, The color is good, the coverage is good, so I'm gonna go ahead, finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back with my final thoughts. All right, angels, welcome back. Tell you about how that foundation wore. It's the Maybelline Superstay Stick Foundation. The coverage is wonderful. I would just recommend applying it with a sponge. So you remember one side I applied with the beauty sponge and the other side with the brush. This side with the sponge still has some coverage. It did settle a little bit into lines. This side that I applied with the brush, my pores look bigger over here. Oh, and I didn't use a primer, by the way. I like the foundation. I'm gonna try it again with applying with just a sponge and see if that makes a big difference. And so that's it. It's a success. I like the foundation. I like the coverage. I like the wear of it. It didn't seem to wear too bad, but again, it settled into lines, which is not a huge deal for me because I can just carry a compact with me and just tap and blot and freshen it up if need be. Angel approved. 1 thumb up, not 2, just 1. Well, angels, if you've watched this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate every single view that I get. Also, don't forget to follow me on all of my other social media. I have Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all at Angels Makeup Mayhem. So while you're at it, do be an angel and subscribe, then smash that notification bell so that you're notified every single time I upload a new video. All you angels should leave me a comment because I really love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, angels.